What's up, guys? Jack in the Box back for another episode.
Yes, sir. We are back. We are back.
Today we got top 5 offense and defense from
2000. Yeah, current. Yeah.
pretty current, our lifetime.
So actually, starting off, we got a guest returner back. Joe, say what's up, Joe.
What's up, everybody?
Joe is back to the debate desk. Last time we argued with him, is defense still relevant? Go watch that video. It was pretty good. Joe argued that yes, defense is still relevant.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Jake said no because that's the clear, obvious answer.
We were right.
Anyway,
I still believe, man.
yeah, it's whatever. Anyway, so we're starting with the top 5 offensive players since 2000. I think we all should have the same number one. Clearly, I think we all have Brady, right?
Oh yes.
Spoiler.
Okay, we all have Brady. I'm just
Surprise.
I'm just making sure we all are good in the head, not need to be drug tested or anything. Anyway, going to number 2, I have Peyton Manning. Number 1. Okay, Peyton. Joe, you have a number 2.
I got Randy Moss.
He's got
Randy Moss.
You have Randy Moss above the guy who's throwing the most
that's
touchdowns of
a
all
bit
time.
early.
That's a bit early.
I think Randy Moss definitely deserves top 5, but
Yes.
I think 2 is a little early.
I think.
Peyton Manning, he's a great player, but there's so many good players.
Right,
out
right.
there.
My thing is,
I can agree
though,
with that.
how many Super Bowl rings does Randy Moss have?
I don't think he has one.
No, he doesn't have one. Manning has 2. Okay, moving on to number 3. I actually have Randy Moss at number 3. Dude, he could catch, like I said before, he could catch a cold in the desert. Dude had hands like no other. I mean, Randy Moss is clearly, in my opinion, the best wide receiver of all time. I think he was better than Rice. I mean, Moss made plays happen with bad quarterbacks. I mean, that Brady and when that combination between Brady and him was like no other. I mean, especially never forget that play against the Jets where he just went up with one hand on Revis. But who do you have at number 3, Jake?
Number 3, I got Adrian Peterson.
You have AP in your top 5.
AP easily first ballot Hall of Famer without a doubt.
Joe, you have number 3.
He came so
that's
close
ridiculous.
to touching that record.
He's not even the best running back since 2000.
He's definitely up there without a doubt.
You
Who
have
would
him
put
above LT?
I put him right next to him without a
I
doubt.
would-
without
LT.
a question.
Speaking of LT,
Adrian
that's
Peterson
my
is one of the greatest running backs to ever play.
It
It cannot be disputed.
LT's? How many
Absolutely
touchdowns
not.
does AP have? I'm pretty sure LT has more yards and more rushing
Adrian
yards
Peterson
and
has-
rushing touchdowns.
90 touchdowns.
Yeah, LT has more.
Hey,
LT
AP's
had
still
20
going.
in a year.
He had
AP's
20.
still going.
Doesn't he have that record, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, he had like 21 in a year.
AP came back after a torn ACL to almost break the rushing record.
That doesn't. LT in his prime was one of the best of all time, if not the
So
best.
is Adrian
since
Peterson, without a doubt. You cannot tell me that Adrian Peterson is not one of the greatest running backs.
I'm not
ever
denying
play.
it. I'm saying he's not as good as LT in his prime. Joe, who do you have at number 3? Let me hear what you got.
I have LaDainian Thomas.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
Thank you.
LT was better than AP in his prime. It's not up for debate. LT could really run the ball into the end zone like no other. I mean, this dude had the rushing record for touchdowns in a season in his prime. Him on the Chargers was like, it's like Moss on the Vikings. I mean, can we like
No
really?
one wanted to play them.
No,
No one
exactly.
wanted to play
That offense with him, it was crazy. I mean, it was.
I don't believe it. I think AP was just as feared as a back as LaDainian Thomas.
All right.
Without a doubt.
I don't agree at all. Me and Joe think alike for this, and Joe, I'm glad you have your head on right because Jake has, and
No.
he has his.
Y'all must not have been watching football for the past 18, 20 years.
I mean, I watched LT destroy defenses. That's what
I've watched Adrian Peterson do the same damn thing.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Anyway, going to number 4,
Mm-mm.
I have a Ravens all-time great. I think the best offensive lineman since 2000, Jonathan Ogden, played for the Ravens. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this one. He's 11-time Pro Bowler, a 4-time All First Team, a 5-time All Second Team, and a Super Bowl championship. And he's on the All-Decade team. I mean, this dude could block like no other. I think he's above Joe Thomas, any of the Cowboys blockers right now. I mean, this dude was definitely one of the best of all time. He just blocking anybody. He could block J.J. Watt. I mean, he could. If we're talking about now, he could block anybody. I mean, this dude, he set the standard of what the left side of the line should look like.
I mean, he's a great player. Don't get me wrong.
Of course.
Jonathan Ogden, one of the best to ever play his position. But how can you say he's top 5 2000? There's so many good players.
I mean, you're gonna sit here and say, all right, say we're talking about today's football. Could he block J.J. Watt?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I think he could block
That's
anybody
100%.
in today's football. Honestly, this dude was built like he's 6'9". Like I'm telling you, he's a big dude.
JJ
Nobody
Watt
can get through him.
Quite the player. J.J. Watt's a specimen.
Anyway,
Not too
who
many
do you have at
people
number 4?
blocking him. Number 4, I'm gonna catch some major heat for this, but I have Trent Williams.
So we're gonna say Trent Williams above Jonathan Ogden.
Hey man,
Joe,
Trent Williams.
Joe, what's up with him?
Trent Williams is gonna finish his career as
Joe,
one of the
who's better,
greatest
Jonathan
left
Ogden or
tackles.
Trent Williams?
Jonathan Ogden's finished his career.
He's a Hall of
Jonathan
Famer.
Trent Williams will be a Hall of Famer, without a doubt. Without a doubt. 100%.
Joe,
Trent
Jonathan
Williams,
Ogden or
Trent Williams is handling ends without a problem. Trent Williams was handling Melvin Ingram, Joey Bosa without
Joe, who are you going with?
without hesitation.
Joe, who are you going with?
You know what? I'm going with my 4th best player, Joe Thomas.
Oh my God.
That's
Yo,
You're gonna
Joe
sit here and
Thomas.
you're gonna give me heat for Trent Williams
What
when
is
you
that,
got Joe Thomas?
Joe Thomas
Oh my
is the
God.
best-
Can
he's the best
somebody-
played position since 2000.
what type of drugs are we on today, guys? Joe Thomas above
Yeah.
Jonathan Ogden.
Honestly, I'm a little tempted to just hang up
Trent
the phone.
Williams.
Hey, Trent Williams will finish his career as a Hall of Famer without a doubt. Without a
Yo
doubt.
said Trent Williams.
Come back
above
to
Jonathan
this
Ogden.
video in 20 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have drug users on the property.
We got non-football fans.
Anyways, since we don't know football, let's just move to number 5 so I can
Since
get.
you don't know football.
So I don't know football apparently. Number 5, I have Tony Gonzalez. He's number 2 in all-time receptions. We all know that him and the Chiefs was a crazy time, and him and Matt Ryan, that duo back in the day was pretty good too. But Tony Gonzalez, I think I don't even need to speak about him. This dude was like no other on the offensive end. Yeah. So who do you guys have at number 5?
Number 5, I got Randy Moss, talked about before.
Yep.
I thought he was deserving of a top
I think
five
he was.
spot. I put him at number
he was
5.
top 3. I mean, I'm not gonna argue about the spotting, but I definitely put him above freaking Trent Williams. But
Okay, I could have switched those around. I definitely would put Trent Williams in my top 5.
Trent Williams above Randy Moss. What the? All right, Joe. Who you got? Who you got at 5, Joe?
Number 5, I really struggle with, but all in all, I had to go with Marvin Harrison.
I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
Decent pick.
Like you said, he's got a ring. That helps a lot with the placement.
Right.
He's got a ring.
I mean, I agree. I mean, him and that Manning duo back in the day was. I mean, I think they're the best all-time wide receiver quarterback duo. I don't even think it's up for argument, to be honest with you.
Whoa, what?
I don't know about that.
What did you just say?
I don't know if I go that far.
I said it.
What did you just say?
I think that
don't.
Manning and Harvison.
Podcast over. Hang up the phone.
Alright,
We're done.
alright. I think the Manning and Marvin Harrison duo is the best of all time. I mean, it. Shit. All right. I mean,
I'm not gonna lie. Picking
I like
this top
the pick.
5
I like
was
the
hard. This was a hard top 5. I thought
So,
there were
yeah,
many players I could put in this top 5.
so I think we all deserve an honorable mention spot. So for my honorable mention, I put Aaron Rodgers. Bad man. He's made plays like nobody else ever has. I think he's made the quarterback spot make it look different. I mean, his placement of where he could pass the ball, his precision passing. I mean, like I said with Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning, that duo was just like him and Jordy Nelson. I mean, shit, that was phenomenal. Who do you have for your
Still successful.
My
Exactly.
honorable mention would probably be I'd probably have to give it to Drew Brees.
Drew Brees? Okay, I can.
You know,
respect
he's
that.
old, but he's still breaking records. First ballot Hall of Fame without a doubt.
Correct. Yep,
One of the greatest quarterbacks that we've ever seen play.
I'd agree.
It's a great career.
Joe, you have one?
My honorable mention is Calvin Johnson.
I like
Okay?
it. I mean,
I'm a big fan
short
of Calvin
career,
Johnson.
short career, but,
I do wish he would have played a little longer.
The guy played longer. He could have been as good as Randy.
I think he could. Still,
I think if
come
he
back.
played longer, I think he'd
I'd
be
love to see him make
a
a
top 3
comeback.
receiver all time.
I would love to see him make a
You know,
comeback.
they talked about that a couple years ago, and I was really excited about it, but unfortunately, it didn't happen.
I mean, they don't call him Megatron for anything. I mean, this dude just really went
This
up and
guy
caught
could
balls.
play.
Yeah, I mean,
This
it was.
guy could play.
But
Doesn't matter who you had against him.
I mean, yeah, honestly,
Megatron was
that game against the Bengals where he just went up
Coming down
against
with
like
that.
6 players. It was unbelievable. So even though some of us we don't know football here, and we put Trent Williams in our top 5 offensive players since 2000.
Joe Thomas.
I think we all had solid lists for the most part. I mean, even though somebody said Joe Thomas, I don't know why, but
Yeah, he said Jonathan Ogden.
Jonathan Ogden's a Hall of
Biased.
Famer. It's not biased. But yeah, so those are our top 5 offensive players since 2000. Actually, this video has been like 10 minutes long, so we're gonna hit you back next time with the next video about our top 5 defensive players since 2000, guys. All right, see you next video.
Cut.